New Jersey coffee junk is streaming right now. Words. New Jersey coffee junk is streaming right now.
Good evening, everybody. NJ Coffee Junkie here. NJ Coffee Junkie. I answer to all those things. And welcome to Monday's stream. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here in my barn, my never finished barn, overlooking my beautiful farm here. The lag babies just grazing in the distance, and an overwhelming lack of trees. That's right. I have been hard at work over the last couple of streams raising and deforesting the biome that I live on because I have a couple of different projects that I need to get done for Sunday and that I will be doing on Sunday. For the charity stream that we're doing. We're raising money for the American Heart Association, and it's going to be on what would have been my parents' 43rd wedding anniversary. Both my mom and dad passed away over the last 12 months. My mom last August, my dad last month. And so, what better way to honor them on their anniversary as I open up some seltzer than to just do something nice to let them know that I'm thinking about them and that I'm going to do something, do some good. I'm going to do some good for the world by raising money for an incredible charity that focuses on heart health. Heart health is something that is kind of poor in my family, and I'm actually actively taking the steps to take better care of myself, as is other family members. And so hopefully Sunday's stream will inspire you to take care of yourself as well. But, let's get started. We have a lot of work to do today. We have, well, that one tree over there isn't going anywhere until I remove or move the beehive that is currently affixed upon it. It does have active bees in there, and I do not want to disturb their home because they will murder my face. We have some trees over there that could probably go, and we have the entire back here, um, behind the weather station slash subway station and the Witherhead, and then on the other side of the barn. And we have to make way for a farmhouse, a little shopping, like general store kind of area over here, and then a racetrack of some sort and something else on that side. So we're just going to hop right in. We're going to just float on down as I close some of these extra windows and greet all of you that have just come in. Hello, hello. Hi, Mod. Hi, Mod. Hi, Sir Think. Hi, Level 10. Good to see you. Welcome. Make yourselves at home. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do because I love doing charity events, and it's been impossible, not impossible, but improbable to do them because I am in New Jersey. And New Jersey, while better than most states, still can't do anything in person really. It's very, very difficult. You are at home. That's very true. Um, but we can't really go out and do stuff. And a lot of the community service that I normally do is in person with my students on their college campuses or going to, the local food bank and stuff. Chicken, you are asking a great question. First off, great to see you. I hope you're doing well on this wonderful Monday. Chicken is asking, do bits help the charity stream or just donations? Hi, Tommy. Can't stay since I'm at work, but happy to see you streaming again. Thank you very much, Tommy. Yeah, it's good to be back. We're raising a forest. But to answer your question, Chicken. Thank you, Tommy. Have a good shift at work. To answer your question, Chicken, I am getting to it. Bits do not exactly count towards the charity itself. If you send bits, those go, if you give bits, those go directly to me. However, Um, on the day of the charity stream, which is going to run from 1 p.m. to approximately 9 or 10 that night, um, if you donate, um, if you donate 500 bits or more, I will match that. And I have to just double check the amount with Manatee because we do have some bills we have to take care of and stuff. But we will match that amount up to $100. And for every sub, resub, and gift sub, I will donate $1 from that to the charity, um, up to a grand total of $25. If not more. Again, um, I have to see what bills and things need taken care of, and then I'll go from there. But that's what I'm aiming to do. Like I did last time, on back in May, I did a charity stream for the American Cancer Society, and ended up contributing a little about $100 out of my own pocket for the charity. But there is going to be a link. There is actually a link. It is live. It is live, so if people wanted to donate, they could. I do believe that I posted it here. Yes, the link to donate ahead of time is right there. Do with it as you will. You can hold on to it. You can forward it to friends, that kind of thing. But that's basically going to be the focus of any stream I do between now and then, is prepping and promoting and advertising for it. So just keep that in mind, that we are going to have a very nice, lengthy time come this Sunday, provided my power doesn't go out again. For those of you who are new to this stream, I just got back online after almost 4.5 days without power because of the tropical storm that came through and tore through the Northeast. New Jersey was one of 14 states directly affected by the storm, with the vast majority of power outages, well, not vast majority, I shouldn't say that, but a good, healthy chunk of the majority of people who were directly affected without power were in New Jersey. I think it was 3.4 million homes didn't have power, and of that, 1.5 million were in Jersey, I want to say, if I remember correctly. So that was fun. That was fun. So we just got power back on Saturday, and we had lost it on Tuesday. So it was a really long week. It was an exceptionally long week. But we made the most of it, and we got through it, and yeah. Imagine a solar flare now. Oh gosh, no thank you. How about a big old helping of nope on that? Just gonna say. I'm just very quickly emptying my pockets here, because I realize they are rather full and I don't need all this stuff on me. So I'm gonna dump what I can, of stuff that I don't need right now. That's a lot of coal. Holy moly. Well, at least I know I'm never gonna run out of torches. I'm never gonna run out of torches, that's for sure. Okay, I think I can get away with everything else that's on me. I think that's fine. Night, Tony. Tony's a new player. He just joined, they just joined the Patreon not too long ago. For those of you who are also new that might not know, I am coming to you from the Joe Hills of Hermitcraft 7 of Mine Patreon server. We play on the same exact seed as Hermitcraft Season 7, and I am kind of near where I think Tango and TFC are. I think this is where Toon Towers is, but don't quote me. I'm not good with maps. But yes. Sir Think, I know you're asking about Stream Raiders. That's kind of on hold. And I say that because every single time for the last 3 streams that I have tried to get Stream Raiders to work, it has, it borked my OBS and crashed the stream. To the point where, for some reason, it banned Streamlabs the first time. and I couldn't figure out how to get the cloud bot to work again. And it was a mess. So I've already put in a report to them. Yeah, for some reason Stream Raiders was banned, and I'm like, wait a minute, why doesn't CloudBot work? So I belong to the Twitch Discord or whatever it is. I'm like, hey, so I can't get CloudBot to work, or no, Streamlabs, not Twitch. And they're like, oh yeah, make sure they're not on your banned list. And I'm just going, how did they? They can't be on my banned list. Oh, they're on my banned list. How'd that happen? So there was a very awkward moment and a polite thank you, and then I had to reset CloudBot, and it was just this whole big thing, and it was the funniest. It was just. Twitch had some spoons. Twitch definitely had some spoons going on. I know I have a hoe for the leaves, but it doesn't have silk touch. Give me a minute. Let me go see if one of the netherite hoes I have has one. I just forgot to grab it when I was downstairs, okay? Give me a minute. Oh, come on, really? Get over there. Oh, seriously? There we go. Okay. Sir Think says, you can't forget to bring your hoe with you. Yes, you can. I do it all the time. Where have you been? I forget everything. I'd forget my head if it wasn't firmly affixed to my shoulders. Come on now. Come on now, you know this. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. This is also going to be a shorter stream because I have a phone call with one of my fraternity brothers at 8 o'clock. We are presenting a workshop for our leadership retreat in 2 weeks. Are you sure it's my head and not someone else's? No. Uh-oh. This is new. Oh! Oh! Sal, you beautiful soul. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Sal. We're doing an ocean monument raid soon. Chicken, I went to Seton Hall. This doesn't have silk touch. I need silk touch. Because okay, so answer me this. If I go and I take down all the leaves with a netherite hoe that doesn't have silk touch on it, am I going to get the leaves? Of course there's a shop here, Mod. I have silk touch books. I want the leaves. I don't have to buy a book. Pain in my butt. I keep some extra in stock. Where are my anvils? Here we go. I studied English. Nope. It will not let me enchant the hoe. That's disappointing. Poop. Well, let me enchant the diamond hoe. Really? Come on! Yeah, but if I break leaves with a diamond hoe that doesn't have silk touch on it, I'm not going to get the leaves, am I? That's the $1,000 question right there. I want the leaves. That's all I want to know. Well, actually, we can test it right here. Hold on. Let's grab this one bitty bit of oak leaves. As I realize I can't see my hotbar. There we go. Let's fix that. Boop. Yeah, see? That's the problem. I want the leaves. So I know what I have to do. Besides drop this crappy bow. Let's see. Well, for one, we're gonna put the book back. We're gonna put the hoe away. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the hoe. This hoe I don't need. Yeah, I kind of guessed. I got that now. I figured that out now. I figured that out now. A lot of fat good it does me, but that's fine. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Wait, hold on. No, 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 no. Oh, that's right, that's right. I have iron upstairs. I'll grab some shears. That's fine. Oh, by the way, Aureliex and Xenocrates32, thank you for the follows the other day. I know Evil Notion sent you, and I will be sure to thank him later. I'm pretty sure I thanked him anyway, but I'll thank him again. Okay, I kept uh yes, I kept some iron in here. We'll grab we'll grab no, hold on. I can only do 2 at a time. Let's see. We will break down that. We will get a crap ton of shears and we will mulch what's here. The bone meal is just to keep my shops going since I do all my self-planting and stuff. Boop and boop. And why do I still have this garbage bow in my hand? I'm just gonna plunk it in here. I don't care. It's fine. Let me drop off the melons. I think they're in yeah, whatever. Put them in here for now. We'll drop off those oak leaves. We'll put that stone in there. Don't need that. We'll drop off that. And we'll drop off that. Alright. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. So, wheat seeds, oak leaves, done. Well, that'll take care of that. I should have grabbed a bed too, but that's okay. Is the sun getting really low? Yeah, the sun's getting low. Let me grab the bed that's over here. After I sleep in it. If I see a creeper face, I'm going to be so mad. I can't tell you how many times I've been in the bed and a creeper or zombies come right up on me and basically blown up my face. There was literally one time I logged in and it was nighttime. I'm like, okay, good. I'm going to hop in the bed that's outside. I hop in the bed that's outside. All of a sudden, come right up on my bedside. Here's the creeper. Kaboom. Almost took out the beacon. They are cute, and they love to squish my face with their blow-up bits. Their explodey bits. I mean, come on now. I don't need that. I don't need their explosions in my life. In. Now it just looks like it says I'm in. That's equivalent, I guess. But how are all of you doing? I know I normally stream later at night, but I'm not going to be able to. M! Hello! How are you, sweetie? I'm glad to see you. I get to see you twice today. First in Fally's stream, now this one. Oh, I'm so glad. We are deforesting my biome. As you can see, I went through most of your and Vin's prank. I cleared out most of it. I ended up with a lot of bone meal because I didn't need that much red dye. Do I have any pets? Technically, no. I don't have pets because Manatee and I usually are very busy and we do a lot of stuff after work. So we're not really home enough to have pets. However, we do have a mascot that we travel around with. It's a cow and a lobster, a stuffed animal that we take with us to the different colleges we visit, and the students love them. They love mascots and stuff. Well, I mean, any school has a mascot mostly, so of course they're gonna love it. Fish peed on the bed, so we are at the laundromat. I heard about Fish and his bladder getting the better of your linens, but good grief. That's not the first time Fish has done that, though. Is it just because he's still a puppy? Fish is her dog, her golden retriever dog. Get it? Goldfish? Um, Fish is still a puppy, right? When they're furry, yes. Fish is a beautiful puppy. And if you're part of the Discord, you can see what Fish looks like, because Em posts pictures of Fish all the time. And it's the most adorable thing, and every time she posts pictures of Welly or Aries or Fish, you always forget I have a Discord mod. Are you part of it? You should be. If not, I'll give you the link. Oh yeah, he's still a baby then. Oh, for Pete's sake, mod, here. Come join us. And that goes for you too, Chicken, if you're at least 13 years of age. Feel free to come join us. Fish is very cute, Gaia. And I just realized I am... Wait. Did it? Okay, wait. I used the... Oh, nope. It exploded. Hi, Stellar. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, let's see if I can get all these. I know I'm gonna end up mulching them, but still. You have to post this person's car... The parallel parking is not strong with this one. It's not that bad, mod. I have to go through them anyway. And they should be categorized for easy navigation. If not, I'll double check it. Alright, so let's see. Ladder will come in handy right about now. Yeah, see, here's the thing with parallel parking, I cannot really... I can't shame parallel parking because I failed parallel parking when I took my driving test. I failed the ever-loving heck out of it. Congrats on the new jobs, congrats on trying for the new jobs, Spider. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you get it. Or did you get it and you're just doing the paperwork? Yeah, Fish is an adorable puppy. Oh, it's all paperwork now? Oh, congrats. I hope it's a good to you and you have good shifts and stuff. I don't know what you'll be doing, and you don't have to say anything specific. In fact, I don't want you to say anything specific because, you know, you're online. But hopefully it's a good company that treats you well. Alright, let's see. These I have to save. I can't mulch the birch leaves because I could always use those. People seem to like the birch leaves. Or the white tea, if you will. I sell my leaves as tea leaves. I'm hoping that good. Good. That's a good motto to have. Good plan to have. And yes, I'll eat when I'm darn good and ready, don't worry. And also don't worry about all the raising that I'm doing and all the tree destruction that I'm doing, because I have stacks upon stacks upon stacks of saplings. So I'll be growing most of these trees back after the buildings are built. So that's not a worry. And I didn't mean to strip that. That's just going to cause... Oh! That was weird. That made a return. Return trip. Okay. Da 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 da. Cutting down trees. But yeah, so I was going to stream last night, and I said I would. What's really sad is that I took pictures while standing in a parking lot from laundromat customers. That's not really sad. I mean, when we lived in our apartment, however long ago it was, we were always at the laundromat. We were at the laundromat once every, week and a half. Because we go through a lot of laundry. Don't ask me why, we just do. So we were there all the time. And what we would do is, we would get there, we'd drop off all the laundromat, like all the laundry in the washers. Then we'd go home because it was a 5-minute drive from the laundromat. we'd go home for like half an hour, set up all the drying racks and everything else, and then we would, bring the laundry home or, put it in the dryer, and we'd stay at the dryer part because usually we did our laundry super late at night, and we didn't want to be rude to the person who had to wait for us to finish. So we would, go hang out with her and, make small talk and stuff while our stuff was drying. And usually that would be Manatee because since I don't drive, he would take all the stuff that had to get hung up home. Or if it was early enough, we would take that stuff home first and then go back and talk to the lady that always worked there. And when the power went out this past week, I had seriously considered making a trip over there. But we ended up getting our power back just in time before I ran out of pants. I'll have to take a look at it, Em. I mean, like I said, I failed parallel parking, so I can't really comment on anybody's parking prowess or lack thereof. You know what I mean? I was a pretty bad driver. I will be the first to admit it. Spider says, I have to thank you though. I was lurking during your kindness conversation last stream. Even though you weren't giving out advice, it was a great reassurance for the problem I'm facing. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're dealing with a problem, but I'm really glad that the conversation brought you a little bit of peace and comfort. Um, like I said last time, people are under so much stress right now with darn good reason. Even me. I mean, it's a mess out there right now. It really is. And I think that we have to be better to ourselves. Loyalty 3 host. Ah, this one's the one with Silk Touch. Come to mama. That's what I want. I want this one right here. So I will burn through these shears and then I will use that hoe. And I'll save the iron for a special occasion, I guess. I don't know. You failed your driver's test because of parallel parking. It wasn't even that bad. Whee! Look at this. Oh, this is so good. Look at it go. Oh, that fills my heart with joy. Pillar of Nothing, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Make yourself at home. We are on the Joe Hills of Hermitcraft 7 of Mine Patreon server for the next maybe 45 minutes or so. And we are raising the forest biome that I'm on to make room for a couple of projects we'll be doing over the weekend for a special charity stream on Sunday. But I need these trees out of the way before I do anything else. I also need to figure out where the heck the zombie sounds are coming from, because they are just driving me nuts. M says, our city has 0 public transportation, so being this bad of a driver is nearly impossible. If there's one thing I've learned over this year, it's that nothing is impossible. Quite frankly, nothing is impossible. Oh, you saw me. Oh, that's because I posted on Wells's in Wells's Discord. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I've really tried to be more active in there in Wells's Discord a little bit. I met him and Mrs. Wells the same day I met Joe, actually. 2 years ago at this convention right outside of Philadelphia called Too Many Games. It was this little teeny weeny convention in this random small convention center. And, Manatee, my husband, he was really into Minecraft and Hermitcraft, still is. And, he got me into watching Mumbo Jumbo and a few others, but his favorite builder, seriously, is Wells Knight. Like, he loves Wells's builds. And he had said to me, oh, well, Wells and Joe and Python are going to be, they're going to be at this convention. I really want to go. I think we should go. And I said, yeah, sure. That would be really cool. And so we went, and they had this little table with this teeny weeny sign that was about maybe 4 inches wide, letter wise, that said Hermitcraft. And it was a very, plain, bare bones thing. And they didn't have name placards or anything like that because, you don't need name placards. And they were billed as Hermitcraft. And so we got to talk to them. We got to talk to them for about a half hour. Because this was more of a video game convention. So people were at the arcade. There were people in costumes walking around. Although I don't know how. It was like 95 degrees in that building. It was seriously 95 degrees in that building. It was obscene. So we got to talk to them for about a half hour before their panel. We walked around. We picked up a couple of things, whatever. We go to their panel, and it's just the most delightful thing ever. They answered a lot of questions, and at that point, they were in the middle of Season 5. And so they were trying to avoid questions about Season 6 and the whatnot. And so that was pretty cool. And then we went back over, because I think we had all said we would meet back up after. And so we met back up with them after and talked to them for another half hour. And I just remember it was just so awkward. But it was nice. Exactly, Mod. Exactly. I don't know how. I really don't. I really don't know how. I've done cosplays for fraternity conferences where I can be in the air conditioning and stuff all day, and that's been fine. But oh boy, no. They're like full body suits and stuff like that. Like, no, thank you. No way. So yeah. So during that convention, when we were talking to everybody, like, I bonded with Mrs. Wells because we love cows so much. Let's see. And we talked, and Python was very shy. He didn't say very much. And that was okay. I totally got that. And, we made sure he stayed in the conversation with us, but he didn't have to contribute anything if he didn't feel comfortable. And, Wells is Wells, and great conversationalist, very super polite, just wonderful to talk with. And then there was Joe, and Wells was, I think, the one who kind of kept everything, especially during the panel, kept everything organized, and they hit all the things they wanted to talk about and answered questions and stuff. And Joe made up for Python being shy, because he's, obviously the most gregarious of the three. So he was, being himself, and it was a lot of fun. But we got to talking with them after, and we were telling Joe about the fact that we're play testers and that we judge for WizKids and stuff like that. And he's like, "Oh, that's really cool. Make sure you're following me on Twitter because, if you're going to this convention I'm going to later this year, maybe we'll meet up." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And we did. And it kind of just went from there. And I just broke another set of shears, which is good because I want to now get rid of all these shears. Very good. Very, very good. I need all these trees gone, dang it. I have to map out where everything is going to be. And I have to see nope. I have to see who's actually able and free to give me a hand in constructing everything. Because I like building with people. Building with people is more fun. Playing with people is more fun. That's why I'm usually not on my single player world especially if I stream. I'm usually on a multiplayer server so that if people want to come and hang out with me and, do stuff together, it's a lot of fun for everybody. All right, there we go. Where's that? There we go. That's the errant one. Boop. All right. But yeah, I love chatting with Mrs. Wells. And Wells too. Although I know that they've been having some air conditioning issues, so that's why Wells hasn't been able to stream. At least I think that's what's been going on, if I remember reading the tweets right. But yeah, I'm also trying to be in. I'm a part of, I think, 30 Discords, which is probably not ideal. But Oh, Pillar of Nothing, please. You're totally fine. I really hope I can catch you here at another time. I'm so glad you came by. Have a really good shift. Alright, time to mulch these bad boys, because I'll take all the bone meal I can get. Doot, 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 doot. Mod, problems with the heat, laughs in Portuguese. Go right ahead and chuckle. I get it. I totally get it. Alright, let me go scoop up all those little bits. Hey nature! Welcome to the stream. I am raising trees because I need space. Nature is a real-life friend of ours, of Manatee's and mine. She does all kinds of stuff. She actually plays D&D a lot, so I'm gonna give her a quick shout out. So go give her a follow. She's just kind of picking up her her Twitter, not Twitter, her there we go. That worked. Okay, I just heard a skeleton and I thought I heard something drop, so that made me a little nervous. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Oh, Poppy joined your campaign? Get out! I know you guys were talking about it. I didn't know that was actually a thing. Like, I didn't know he actually did that. That's cool. Yeah, he's a cool cat. He actually helps, Jarander, with his Discord, too. Oh, he's playing with you on Friday. Oh, awesome! If you guys are streaming that, I'm gonna try and catch it. I've been wanting to catch your streams for a while. They're always at weird times for me. It is nice to know that I'm not the only, well, I know I'm not the only APOer to, I know I'm not the only one that streams. Because there's Kay, too. But still. Alright. But yeah, just as an FYI, I have a call with my fraternity brother at 8, so I'm probably gonna head out in about 40 minutes from now. So we're gonna see how many trees we can get through, which it looks like it's gonna be a lot of them. We're gonna try and get through as many as we can before that. And then if I get to stream tomorrow night, which I normally do because it's Tuesday, I'm going to do a longer stream, and hopefully that will be able to allow me to finish raising the biome. Well, raising it enough. I mean, obviously I'm not going to touch anything adjacent to the sand, because that's too far. So I'm thinking maybe this is the line. Because I don't want to, again, I don't want to completely wreck everything, but I do need space for a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of mayhem, in a good mayhem, not bad mayhem, over the next the next week or so. All right, let's put the netherite hoe away for a second. Let me eat. There we go. Pork chops are so good for hunger saturation. Good grief. Alright. Alright, let's get up there. Chicken says, how am I dealing with COVID? To be perfectly honest, I'm dealing with it as best as I can. Hi, Alice! Welcome to the stream! I think that's the only way I could put it, is, you know, when this all went sideways, we were the first state, or one of the first states, to really feel how bad this was. We were basically the precursor for the rest of the country in trying to figure out exactly how this would affect all of us, and the best way to handle it and what to do about it. Whether states actually did that or not, well, You'll see. Don't mind that, Alice. I have no idea what happened. I didn't see your message before it deleted it. New York and New Jersey did get it the roughest, but they also got it first. So now Texas and all of the western states are pretty much exactly where we were about 5 weeks ago, give or take. Um, I do have a few dropped frames, Nature. Try refreshing because it looks like it's fine now. But if you're still having trouble, let me know. I don't know if there's anything I can do. The bitrate seems to be fine on my end. I know Impulse was having trouble on Saturday, but I'm not sure if that was because of his internet and heat or what. Or if it was Twitch being twitchy. Refreshing did the trick. Okay, excellent. Yeah. Sometimes that happens to me too. It's usually just Twitch being twitchy. Chicken says that they're excited to go back to school. That's very cool. Yeah, my my nieces go back to school soon, and my nephew is starting college this fall. I'm not exactly sure how they're handling it because I haven't talked to my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law lately. Um, but I think it's all virtual. I'm not sure. If they're doing social distancing and stuff, that's also fine. He might be doing that because it's an out-of-state school. The East Coast, yeah, it did really get hit hard. And, I was talking with um when my dad was diagnosed. My Sorry, I keep hitting the mic because my nose is itchy. My dad was diagnosed with COVID in April. Um, and, we're not sure if that played a part in, him passing away last month or not. We're really not sure. He was presumptive positive and he spent 7 or 8 weeks in isolation. So, other than the hospital, the last times I got to see him were through a window because we weren't allowed in the same room with him, but he was allowed to have a window so he could talk to us. Like we could see him through the window. So it messed with my soul. I'll be perfectly honest. It really messed me up. Um, so right now I'm just doing exactly what needs to be done. Yeah, I'll be perfectly honest, I really have. The last year has been freaking horrible. Um Outside of this has been one of the few creature comforts that I've had is streaming. Streaming's really saved my sanity. It's given me, something to do. It's given me a way to kind of talk about, not necessarily in a therapy kind of way, but um, just in a way where I can kind of, process things and kind of hopefully use my experience um, to help all of you. Oh, there's a zombie. Biscuits. Where's my bow? Where's the bow Beardo gave me? Come here, you. I see you. Don't think I don't see you. I know you're pathfinding to me. Let's go. Come on. I don't have all night. Yeah, I know. I see you. Come here. That was really fun. Now watch a creeper blow up in my face again. And I appreciate that, Alice. I do very much. Yeah, I've had a lot on my plate. A lot. And I I want to say that um I don't know. Just I look at it as me not being able to climb a ladder. That bodes well. That bodes really well. I'm a mess. It's fine. Let me get in the bed. Um, yeah, I mean, I have dealt with a lot of garbage, and I have dealt with a lot of sadness. But my hope is that, if anything good can come out of it, um, you know, all that stuff. Yeah, ladders are tricky. Mm-hmm. Oh, sup, buddy? I don't like when Endermen poof like that because they scare the bejesus out of me. And let's see, that is an arrow, which means that there's a skeleton around here somewhere that might have been nerfed by the sun? Maybe? This music's not helping. I feel like I'm on a stealth mission, not a tree cutting mission. Good grief. But that also tells me that I have to finish lighting up this area the next time it gets dark out, which is fine. Let's keep going. Um, but yeah, I mean, I try to do stuff. I try to. I mean, mom and dad were very giving people. They always gave of their time and energy, even when they were tired and even when they were exhausted. And between the two of them, when we were kids, they worked 3 jobs just to make sure that we were okay. And they made a lot of sacrifices when we were kids. So I try to pay that forward and, take the example they set and make the most of it and just try to do right by others. 'Cause that's what they do. And that's what they did. So, um, but, you know, right now I just found out that another person I know is in quarantine and it's positive. She's positive, and I worry about her because she's a diabetic. I just found out. I just found out the other day. So I'm extremely worried about her. But so far, she's like, I have no symptoms, and I'm a nurse, and I know what to do, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm taking care of myself, and meanwhile, I'm over here, biting my nails. That's okay, sir. Thank you. Participate however you want and need to. I'm not going anywhere for at least another half hour, so it's fine. This stream's gonna go so fast, and we'd be like, oh. And then we don't want to stream again, and I'm gonna be like, no, I have to go to work. Like, oh. I'm in the middle of reading something for work, and I've had, that Monday motivation. You know what I'm talking about. Like, no motivation to do anything. And I'm just trying to get through. And I've fallen behind in some of the projects that I've had to do because everything is on hold because we can't do anything because of COVID. And I was talking to one of my fraternity supervisors, if you will. She's the chair of the overarching program that I'm a part of. And I said, "Oh, this thing is happening right now, and I just want you to know that this is going on." And I said, by the way, I don't know if you heard, but my dad passed away, so I've been on bereavement leave. I just got back, and this is where I think we need to go with things. And she's on the other end, and she just got really quiet because she was away at a wedding this past weekend. She's just going, "Are you serious?" And I went, "Yep." And she went, "You have been through way too much. You take as long as you need to do what you need to do, and we're gonna make stuff happen." And I was like, "Yep, that's what we're gonna do." She's like, "You're a rock star, and we know how hard you work, and we know that this is just a lot. So do what you need to do." And I was like, "Okay, fine by me." Deep breaths are better than yelling at people. I mean, there's seriously nothing wrong with, finding a vent room, just screaming in all caps and walking away. I've had to do that before, and I know others have had to do that over, recently. And, you got to let it out one way or the other. I have to be careful in that because I live with anxiety, I have to be careful about how much stress I subject myself to, so that I don't trigger an anxiety attack. Because I'm stubborn and I will try to prevent it from happening because they are very painful. And that causes me even more pain because I get like chest pains and it's it's just, oh, it's terrible. Stress balls are fantastic. I have at least 3 of them in the house somewhere. I have 2 in my I think I have 1 or 2 in my desk drawer in the office, which as soon as this is over, I'm going to head in there so I can start cleaning it out because I have to start setting my desktop up. The rest of the week, if you see me streaming, I'm either going to be raising this forest more, or I'm going to be doing tests of various programs to see how they'll run on the new machine and, getting my account set up and everything. Just making sure everything's kosher. I am currently raising the forest biome around my barn and what is going to be my base, so that I have space for it all, because the trees are taking up a lot of space. So let me see if I can come up here for a minute. So basically, hold on, you know what? Wait a minute. I don't have any ender pearls on me. Dang it. I should just put ladder... Wait, I have ladders. I could just go all the way up to the top. Duh. There we go. I used my big brain. Alright, so here, check this out. I think it's called Primal Scream Therapy. So I went ahead and I raised all the trees on this side. And I think this side is going to be where the racetrack is going to go because of how the terrain is set up. Because I'm gonna build a racetrack for my dad because my dad was a race car driver. I think we're gonna race pigs though, because I was thinking about mine carts, but I wanted something. And mine carts are fun. They require a lot of redstone that I don't know how to use, but still, I think that's I think that's kind of there. Race striders. No, because the striders will get cold. They get cold when they're not in lava. Someone suggested pigs um, using fishing poles and carrots on sticks, and I thought that would be better. So this area here is probably going to be the racetrack and the race course. Um, Chicken says there's a place nearby where you can go into a room and break stuff. Mod says my therapist didn't want me to try it because it could lead to my anger issues getting worse. Yeah, that's why I won't do it, Mod. Sir Thing says there's a place where you could go pay $30 US for a baseball bat in 15 minutes alone. Chicken's asking boats and ice. Boats and ice are great, but I didn't want to copy what Rendog did in season 6 with the Shady Pines racetrack, and 2, I'd never use it because boats give me vertigo. I get really motion sick trying to be in one, and I get lost a lot, and I'm not good with the boat controls, which is why I get motion sick. So, excuse me, I would want something that I would be able to use. And also, with this much space, an ice track I think would be too small. I think it would be too small for an ice track. But a pig track I think would be just fine. And then on this side here, I still have a lot of trees to raise here. This will probably be about, I don't know, 4 hours because I'm slow. This is going to be where the farmhouse and the general store area. Like that over here where the crosshairs are, I'm going to build a little general store that's going to sell like odds and ends. Basically extras of whatever I have in the basement as like a one-stop you're all the way out here, even though it's not all the way out here still. Just pick up a couple of items. And then the farmhouse will be over here somewhere. Probably a little bit away from the Witherhead, I'll be honest. But still. How many coffee beans to name a pig? That's a really good question. I think if we don't, because I'm going to have to build a stable for them, I don't think we should have that many pigs. I think maybe 10. So I would say probably 10,000 coffee beans. It is 7,500 for a cow, but it's easier to get a cow. And I need to find a bed. There's a bed in here. Ow. Alright, hold on. Ladders are hard. Get up the ladder! Dang it, get up the ladder. Ugh. This is why I wonder if this is why I wonder if I can't climb a ladder. Yeah, the farmhouse I don't think we're going to get to on Sunday. I'm still waiting to see a few more community designs because y'all paid a lot of coffee beans to make that a thing. And I don't want to deprive anyone of the opportunity to go ahead and design design that farmhouse. I want everyone to have that opportunity to submit something. So you can post everything in my Discord. And yeah, there you go. Oh, in other news, let me okay, Alice. See you when you get back. Give your dog lots of pets for me. In other news, as you guys heard and you can see now, we have power back. We got our power back on Saturday night, which is why I was able to stream when I did. And let me tell you, it was so nice to be able to stream. Oh my gosh. It was wonderful, and it's wonderful right now. Like for real. We went Sunday, and part of the reason why I didn't stream on Sunday was because Manatee wasn't feeling well. Yup, we got hit really hard, Nature. We really did. 70% of our town lost power, including the mayor. Roughly 70%. And there are still a bunch of houses that still don't have power, even today. They'll probably have it by tonight or tomorrow. Mod says, what was the thing I noticed the most after getting back power? The immediate difference in temperature when the air conditioner turned on. The house was so uncomfortably hot that we were literally steps from the front door with our overnight bag in our hand. We were going to stay in a hotel room, because the house was too unbearable to be in, because it was so hot. We had stayed in a hotel Friday night for the same reason. And the second we got there, Friday night, Manatee just turned on the air conditioner and just cranked it. It was about low 90s, but in the house it felt like 100. It was not okay. It was not healthy. I was sitting in a basic nightgown and I was sweating. Oh, I'm not. You know him. You know that was what he would do. Nature. You know that for a fact. That's exactly what he did. So Saturday night, he says to me, I'm going to wait till 11 o'clock. I'm going to wait till 11 o'clock. I'm going to see what happens. And then it was roughly about 7. Yeah, it was super, super hot. It was, for me to be warm, it was hot. For me to be uncomfortable, it was hot. It was hot. We are planting streams. We are planting streams tonight. We'll be planting after all is said and done. I will be putting a lot of these trees back. I do believe in balance in the ecosystem. I just need them gone right now so I can map out my terraforming. But I think right now we are at 68. You would be correct in that statement, Nature. That's pretty much what he did. He just kind of stood over the air conditioner in the hotel room, and when it came back on, he just stood in front of it for a good 5 minutes and just didn't move. He was so happy. 'Cause, you know, he gets warm in 68 degrees, and he only keeps it like that so that I don't freeze to death and get sick. Because if it's too cold, if it's too hot, I get sick. If it's too cold, I get sick. It's weird. Like the conference we went to a few years ago. Oh, good night, chicken. Have a good one. The conference that we were all at a few years ago when we got home, this was January, we had no heat in the house because the heater ran out of water and it wasn't working. So the house was 40 degrees. And no, I'm not kidding. We filled the water. We refilled the water. We turned the heat back on slowly, and then we went to go run a couple of errands while the heat came back up. And I think we also, yes, the stupid snowstorm, exactly. It was not pretty. And we still had a pretty darn good turnout too. Let's see, oak leaves, oak leaves, oak leaves, oak leaves, oak leaves, oak leaves. Since I don't need them because nobody buys them. There we go. I also have 2 barrels full of oak leaves. I'm not running out anytime soon. But yeah, so in any event, fast forward to the other night. We are literally steps from the door, overnight bag in hand. We're about to put our hands on the door to leave. All of a sudden, we heard this loud pop, and then everything came back on. And we're just like, okay, that's a thing that happened. And it was totally fine. It was totally fine. We were able to cancel the hotel room. We're not going to get charged for it or anything. And we're just like, all right, now we're just going to be in the air conditioning. And so we said, okay, well, you know, we'll go to the grocery store on Sunday because if the power goes out again, because it had come back up on Thursday for 20 minutes and then went out again. And we're like, if this is a fluke and we go and, you know, get all these groceries and stuff, then we're going to be out that money again and we're going to have to waste food. So we waited and we waited. We waited till the next day and the power stayed on and we said, okay, I think it's safe. And so we went and we restocked our fridge, our refrigerators. And the stores were packed and there was a lot of stuff that we were able to get everything that we needed on our list, but there were many different items that the store didn't have because everyone from the neighborhood who had just also had their power back. Sir Think says, my phone says it's 111. Guess I'll avoid going home for a bit. Let me guess, you're in Arizona, aren't you? Because my friend was complaining about that too. Could always eat the food and hibernate. Yeah, I guess, but no. I've already put on about, like, 6 pounds. Yep. Yeah, my friend is out near Tucson, I think. She has, it's melty. It's extra melty for her. Hi, Lovey. Welcome to the stream. How are you? But yeah, so we went to the store yesterday, and it was a madhouse. And it cost a small fortune, I'm not gonna lie, to replace everything. We're really hoping, you know, because we also just had to replace the car, and we had to take care of my dad, my dad's stuff. So I was just like, so this is extra. So, you know, right now we're just making sure our bills are paid, and I'm gonna replenish the savings account. That's about it. But we were very, very fortunate in that all we had was the stuff in the refrigerators. We had no property damage. We had nobody we know, had property damage. Nobody lost their lives. Um, it wasn't like Hurricane Sandy where, people's entire, homes had to be torn down because the storm damaged them to the point of no return. We were very, very fortunate in that. So I consider myself very lucky to have not had power for 5 days, and that's the worst of it. Because I had power when I was at work. That's it. I consider myself very, very lucky for that. Um, because we've been through a few major hurricanes and tropical storms, Irene, Sandy, and we came out of each one moderately unscathed. We'd lose power for, a handful of time, a snippet of time, and it was fine. And, the last big storm we had, yeah, we lost the shed and that stunk and that was really expensive and whatever, but still, it was the shed and not our bedroom. It was the shed and not our roof. Like you have to kind of look at it in that kind of perspective. It's actually something that I've talked with my therapist about, and yes, I see a therapist, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually something that I've talked to her about. And yes, the smell of asphalt is awful. I don't like it either. I really don't. I'm also not going to like the zombies eating my face if I don't find a bed. Someone remind me to go get torches from the basement when I wake up. I'm actually going to go, you know what? I'm going to go to the basement for this round. Let me make sure that there are no mobs, because I keep finding mobs in here, because I didn't light it very well. Get in there. Thank you. Alright, here we go. I need to sleep and then torches. There are monsters. Oh, for Pete's sake, where are they? I don't have time for this. I want to go to sleep. Okay, where would the monsters be? Because there aren't any here. Okay, see, it says... Oh, there we go. I guess they left. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let me grab another sip of seltzer before I do anything else. I'm gonna go for another maybe 10 minutes. Again, I'm really sorry that this is a shorter stream. Um, but I was up really late last night. I ended up, thank you, Lovey. Um, I ended up staying up way too late last night, and I want to make sure that I get some really good sleep. And knowing my luck, I say that, and I'm just gonna go watch Joe's stream, and he's gonna stream till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just gonna regret my life choices, and it's fine. I also have to do laundry too, so there's that. Okay. See, now I'm not gonna be able to sleep because I need to see where the holes are light-wise. Hey, Calm, how are you? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I'm able to provide you with some comfort and like relief. That's all I want, really. That's why my streams are so chill, because that's what they are for me. I just want people to come in just like a normal cafe, just like people coming in, hanging out, grabbing a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever, maybe a scone, whatever suits your fancy, and just, sitting and relaxing. Maybe even doing a word search or something. Alright, there we go. But yeah, Calm, I'm in here, I'm just trying to... My Earl Grey bow is, my Earl Grey bow is in the chest downstairs. Pork chops do not break leaves. What am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna have to throw down some torches over here. Let's take this, put that there. Because I think the trees camouflaged a lot of this. That's why I kept getting mobs. Are there any leaves up there? Yeah, I see one. Is that it? You just make sure. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Am I full? I am full up. Okay. Let me go dump some of this. Mod says it's almost 1 a.m. I'm hungry for scones. Yeah, sorry about that. It's almost 8 o'clock here. We haven't had dinner yet. I have to cook. I have a feeling that Manatee's going to end up cooking, even though he probably doesn't want to. I actually was debating about doing this, you know, like quick stream tonight because whatchamacallit, we have I have that call and everything, and I still have to finish cleaning out the office so that we could put in my my desktop. We haven't opened the box yet. I'm hoping to do that tonight into tomorrow, and then start. I think Wednesday I'm gonna upload or download everything. Like, Manatee has a whole list of programs that absolutely have to go on the machine. Yes, English breakfast is too strong for 1 a.m. I won't even drink it after 4 o'clock. Because it's a strong one. Alright. Boop. Nope. There we go. Come on, get on the top. There we go. An orange mint tea sounds lovely. Orange tea in general is lovely. Orange pico tea is my favorite. One of my favorites. That and maple ginger. But it's been so hot I haven't been able to drink my tea. Excuse me. I've been sticking with iced tea and seltzer, water, and soda. Although, I'm gonna cut the soda out a little bit. I've been drinking way too much of it, and when I drink too much soda, my face gets really swollen. Like, it gets really puffy. And, you know, it's okay to be a little puffy, but it's just like pufferfish puffy. So I don't know if there's something in it I might have a sensitivity to or the whatnot. Like if it's in cola or whatever. So I'm gonna cut back on that. Stellar says, I just got a 10 ounce of a tea called Coffee Purer, and I drank a cup of it at 3 o'clock. Ooh. Well, hopefully you'll be okay. Hopefully you'll be alright. Alright. Oh, Pure Leaf is really good, Nature. Yeah, that's one of the ones I like. I think that's the one Manatee likes as well. Let's see. We can... The tea lemonade one is good. I think that's the one he really likes. Come to think of it. Stellar says, I have stuff to do, and I was falling asleep already. So, ooh, yeah, maybe that'll help. I'm gonna have to do something with this, I'm gonna have to do something with this area here. I have ideas for this. Maybe I could create a waterfall here or something. Because you can't see the water on the other side. You have to basically bounce up and over it. Because I like how this is... If I widen this out, I could make this into a little, like... I think the word is grotto? Grotto? Like this wide right behind here, and just have it be something different and kind of exotic. Because I don't want to do a shrine to my parents or anything. I have a little setup on the other server for them for that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of it because I need to have a think of this. There's something here. There's something definitely here. I just have to figure out what it is. We're gonna finish in a couple of minutes though, because I said I do have that call at 8 with my fraternity brother, and I want to make sure that I'm on time for it. I also have a couple of other things I need to do during that call, so we'll tear down another tree or two, and then we'll call it a night. I know it's a little over an hour, and I know it's a lot shorter than you're used to, and I apologize for that. But I promise tomorrow will be a much longer stream. It's our Tuesday stream. I'm hoping to start around like 8:30, 9 o'clock my time. I'll run till 11 or 11:30, give or take. I think that'll be good. Again, it all depends on how much I get done when I get home to get my computer set up. So if I start a little bit later tomorrow, that should be fine. You'll be asleep by then? Yeah, because I used to stream at like 5:30 or 5 o'clock on the dot when my day would be over when I was working from home. And I don't have that luxury anymore. I have to wait till I get home, and then I have to shower, and there's a whole process. It's a whole process. Because Manatee still works from home, and is going to be working from home till Lord knows when. I, however, am not, unless the governor explicitly says that my office is to work from home. Because we're basically considered an essential business, which I don't think we are, but that's just me. And I try not to argue with my boss too much, because he's very good to me otherwise. So I know that I'm gonna have to go in regardless. So I go into work every day. I get in however early, and then okay, this is empty. I'm just gonna drop all the leaves and stuff in here for now instead of having to run back and forth. And I'll empty it out when when my hands are full. That's fine. Yeah, I figured you were considered essential too. Yeah, my boss considers us essential, and it's just like, okay, boss. And he gave me an extra month from not having to go into the office because of Manatee's impromptu appendectomy. Oh, hey, look, there's a pig up there. That's good to know. Hey, piggy. I have to get a carrot so that way I can lure it into the cow pen. But I'm not going to do that now because it's getting dark and I gotta go find a bed. Alright. Come on, you can find a bed. Let's go. I still want to know where the heck that zombie's coming from. That zombie's haunting my weather station. Weather/subway station. Sweather station? I don't know. The joys of lag. It's only a little bit though, not too bad. Let's see. I think I'm going to take out this little baby tree here as our last tree of the evening. Now we can take out one more. That was really quick. That's fine. But before I go, I just want to know, how's everybody doing? Like, for real. I want to do a check-in real fast. How are all of you? Films 215, thank you for the sub, dude. That's really sweet of you to do. Thanks. Enjoy the emotes. Can we get some sub hype in chat, please? That would be fantastic. Please, please, please. Hey E, welcome. How are you doing, sweetheart? I haven't seen you in a bit. I know you've been streaming a lot lately. You do you stream World of Warcraft. You've been streaming World of Warcraft a lot lately, right? Hold on, we gotta do a shout out for you too. Yeah, so go check out my girl E. She is another of my real life friends and a fraternity brother at that. And she does World of Warcraft and lots of crafting and knitting and stuff. When I get the chance to watch her streams, they're just so much fun because they're just super chill. So definitely go check her out and give her a follow. You won't be disappointed. Anytime, my dear. Anytime. Sir Thing says, I'm a bit stressed about different things and trying to handle it in kind rather than avoiding it like normal or falling to my nicotine addiction that I've been winning the battle against. Well, I'm super proud of you for fighting your nicotine addiction. And I want you to keep at it because cigarettes are just going to mess you up. I smoked for a hot minute until my friend threatened my life because she didn't want me smoking. She was ready to throw down on me because she's like, it's a dirty habit and I do it and I don't want you to do it because you're better than me. I was like, not better than you, but you're also, you know, stronger than me and can whoop my butt 6 ways to Sunday. I ain't crossing you. Message received. Because that's the power of friendship, folks. The threat of physical intimidation. But no, Kimmy's great. Kim is a great... Not the Kimmy you know, nature. This is someone I knew in high school. I haven't smoked in many, many years. Well, you could try the approach that my friend did with me. So I'm in high school, and this is something... I think every kid in high school does something that's kind of just like, why? And mine was smoking, because all of my friends were smokers. And my parents smoked. They had quit when I was a kid, but still. So I'm standing there, you know, with it in hand. She comes up to me, takes one look at me, rips the cigarette from my hand, throws it upon the ground, and stomps on it with all the force of 1,000 suns, or whatever she could muster. And she says to me with a straight face, NJ, I'm gonna tell you right now, I catch you with another one of these in your hand again, that's how you're gonna look when I'm done with you. Because you're better than that. And I was like, okay. Who am I to argue with that logic, knowing full well she could have whooped my butt? I was no match for her. So, so that's basically what happened with that. So I basically quit. I picked it up again very briefly in college because I was under extreme stress, but that was before I started dating Manatee. In fact, he wouldn't date me unless I was completely smoke-free. And I ended up developing an allergy to it, and as did he, so even if I wanted to, I couldn't. But I won't. And the fact that you are now 2 weeks nicotine-free is amazing, and we need to get hype. I want to... Hold on. I'm going to actually do this myself. Hold on. I'm going to pray that a creeper doesn't sneak up on me. If it does, it's worth it. Don't freeze on me, Chrome. Don't you dare. Oh, wait. That's not it. Yes, I know no matches. Thank you. Thank you for telling me something obvious. There we go. Boom. Done. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I think we made some really good progress this evening for the almost hour and a half that we've been here. We are basically raising this entire forest. We're just deforesting the entire thing. We did most of this last stream. We started the back end here. And I think tomorrow during the marathon-ish stream, I'm actually going to come up here. As I realize I should probably put some torches down as I go. Because it's going to probably be very dark over here, which means creepers everywhere. Yeah, there are going to be creepers all over this place. I can't have that nonsense. Alright, I'm going to just plunk a couple of torches down and then we're going to call it a night. And boop. And boop. And boop. And we're going to boop. And we're going to boop. And boop. Yeah, we're basically going to town and just spamming the pants off of this area. Kian Pro, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Make yourself at home. I'm actually very close to ending the stream tonight, but I do welcome you. And I hope that you are having a great Monday so far. I'm on the Joe Hills of Patreon, Joe Hills of Patreon, good grief. Joe Hills of Hermitcraft 7 of Mine Patreon server. I'm playing on the same seed as the Hermits are playing on Season 7. Okay, I picked that up. Very good, very good. And I'm just lighting this area. I'm taking out all these trees because I have a couple of builds that are going to be happening over the next couple of weeks. And I'm taking the trees out now. I'm going to map out and have my builds, and then I'm going to plant the trees back around them so that it still looks like a forest area, but it has, I have the space with which to work. Alright, so I think we're pretty okay here. Let's put one there. And I'm not good with checking light levels at all, so I just spam everywhere, just to be on the safe side. I have 1 stack left on me. I grabbed 2 stacks in the basement, so... Throw one there, there. Because I think the zombies are coming through from here. So I just want to be on the safe side. See, all this over here, that's all somebody else's, I think. So I'm trying to make sure to be considerate and not raising anything that isn't technically mine. Although, if it isn't, nobody's going to care. But the thing about being on a multiplayer server is that you want to make sure that you are considerate to your server mates and not really infringe upon their space. And I just saw a zombie turn into a drowned, so where is it? Because it's going to come after me. And I realize I'm down here with no rockets. That's a very bad idea. Alright, time to flee. Time to flee. Time to flee. Time to flee. Flee, flee, flee. Fleeing. Fleeing. Where are the beacon lights? Where are the beacon lights? Sub-Zero 4890, thank you for the follow. Yes, I know it's 8 o'clock, but I'm not in a safe place. I'm in danger. Hi, Piggy. Yes, I'm in danger because I have no idea where I am. Oh, yes. Okay, wait, that's not mine. That's M's beacon. My beacon's over here somewhere. Oh, this is the part where I die. This is the part where I die. But at least now I know where the torches go. That's the only bonus of being lost. Is knowing where the creepers will get me. That's not good, Alice. You need to eat real food besides bread. Bread can only carry you so far. And I think I just heard my fraternity brother going, "Hey, NJ, where are you?" So we're just going to place these last few, because this is probably where all the creepers are coming in to bite my face and blow up my business. Okay. So I think that's going to be it. I'm going to actually hide in here. And I'm just going to double check around, because there have been mobs in here before. And I'm going to sleep. On Shammelcraft, you keep walking through your base and end up accidentally caving because you see darkness. Yeah, I went accidentally caving 2 or 3 streams ago, and Ulti had to come help me, or else I would have died a lot. Do 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 do. Awesome. Be right there. Very good. Okay. All right, y'all. So this was an adventure. We got some more trees down, and we have an idea of what we're doing. So that's exciting. Tomorrow's stream, again, it all depends on how much work I get done in the office, but tomorrow's stream is going to be clearing out that far end that we started tonight and just completely raising all those trees to the ground and just figuring out what to do with the leaves and everything else. So that's kind of where we are right now. Over the next couple of days, any streams that I have, you're going to see, you might see some testing, you might see some different games, you might see a bunch of stuff. So I hope that you'll come and kind of hang out while I get the new machine up and running. But with that, this has been so much fun. I want to just thank the new subs. I want to thank all the new follows tonight. You are all amazing, and I was so sad when I couldn't stream those 4 days, and coming back, like, you're all here, and that's just chef's kiss. It's wonderful. So I am going to send us and all of you on a raid, and I'm looking to see who's online right now that I could send you to. You know what? I know who I want to send you to. I know who I want to send you to. Okay. I see what happened there. All right. I know who I'm going to send you to. I am going to send you to my real life friend and another fraternity brother of mine, Kaylina. Kay is, she's continuing on Animal Crossing. She's continuing on her quest to find a villager named Molly. And she is hard at work trying to find that villager. So I'm gonna send you to her, and when I do, I would like for you to say that NJ's raid is freshly brewed. I'm putting it in the chat right now. In the meantime, if you are not already following me on Twitter, please feel free to do so. My Twitter handle is NJ Coffee Junkie. If you are not already subscribed to YouTube, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. I am uploading VODs as we speak, and I will start with recording videos very, very soon. And of course, if you aren't already in the Discord, what are you waiting for? Please come join us in the Discord. There's so much fun stuff in there, and I just want you all to have a ball with it. With that, I'm sending you off to Kaylina. Have a wonderful night. Be good to her and make sure you give her a follow if you're not already. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.